What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy, had a strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, and awesome. All right, everybody. So real quick message here, March 4th on a Monday, 2024. 2 days ago, the Lord told me this: when the bombs go off, the blessings will go out. So good and bad at the same time. Now, here's the deal. We see the markets going up, and we already knew that was going to happen as an indicator. Just like on Friday, was it the message that the Lord had me give you all? The Lord says, do not grow weary in this season, okay? He just said that. Do not allow greed to drive you. Do not allow your flesh to take over. Because what is happening as this stuff goes up, and I made a community post about this, as things go up, you will have people that the flesh is talking and they're going to sell a little or sell whatever they, sell whatever they're trying to sell without God's permission. And what happens is if you tamper with the sale order and then try to refill it, it's not going to go back to the way it was. Unless the Lord specifically tells you to do it, don't do it. Because increase in a market means it's a lot more expensive to purchase a certain amount. So in reality, you're robbing yourselves of something in a way because you're lessening your position. Even though God will give you what he has for you, that all depends on you and how you're operating, how you're maneuvering as well. How God sees you will be responsible with what he gives you or not responsible. So when you take a certain amount out, you have to be mindful that you're not going to be able to just purchase a certain amount back the way you did a couple of months ago. It ain't happening. So you're lessening your position. You know what I'm saying? That's why the enemy, he knows that flesh is what gets us. So a lot of people are in financial situations and are trying to control them so badly that you're not seeing that trap. So in the community post that I put up, I said something along the lines of, you have an exchange for what you call it, with your orders on it, and an exchange where you trade on, so you don't touch the orders. Diversification, right? And this is something the Lord has probably talked about a couple of times in different places, diversifying and being in more than one place. So he said this before. But this is where the enemy is going to get a lot of people, because we feel like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that to do something to get God to move, or you know what I'm saying? When God is going to move, when he's going to move, he's going to do it the way he's going to do it. We don't have control over it. Can God tell us, hey, speak life over it, pray, protect this, or bring that forth? Can we do that? Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. Yes, when the Lord tells us to do it, right? But we can't try to do things because we feel like that's going to make things boost. We are not in control of anything. It's all God. Man is not in control. So even when you say things like people have to invest in something in order for a breakthrough to come, that's false, because that will make man in control of what God is going to do, right? And we just got to correct that posture and really just trust God fully and let it be out of our hands and not be so weary on what is going on around us. Don't be worried about stuff. Just focus on the Lord, because what's going to happen, because the Lord wants me to tell y'all again, because I know there's people that's falling for this, that the Lord didn't tell to do certain things. The enemy is lessening your position. The enemy is having you fall for this trap, and he's getting people. Yes, we are to be joyful about what is coming, but that doesn't mean you let your guard down for the tricks of the enemy. We don't let our guards down. We always keep them up, because this is the time right here where everybody kind of, not everybody, but most people let their guard down on what is coming or what the enemy is doing. You still got to keep that guard up, all right? All right. So just real quick, don't fall for the enemy's tricks. Peace and blessings, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.